Hello and welcome to my next video. So today we are in a part of my kitchen, and that is where I keep my Hoya collection as of right now. So I thought it'd be fun for me to just show you all the different Hoyas I got. I've been collecting Hoyas for about a year now, and I didn't really get into them too much until probably about a couple months ago, and then I started getting more and more and more. So I've got quite a few, so I thought it'd be fun to just show you guys what I got. So if you're interested, let's hang out today and I'll show you my collection. First up, I'm going to show you one of the newer ones I have, and this is a SPIV from WNZ. So this is the perfect example of a Hoya that I have no idea what all that means. I did bid on this in an auction, and this one is from Ashley's Aeroids, and that was on Palm Street. So I'll go ahead and show you what that one looks like. It is a thicker leaf with some more prominent veining and some splash on it. And this one is known to turn a purpley sun-stressed hue when it gets a little more light. So that's primarily why I wanted this one. There's its newest leaf. I just thought it looked really, really pretty. So I don't know too much about Hoya, but it just depends on the Hoya. Sometimes I'll buy it for the look of its leaves. Sometimes I'll buy it for the blooms. So this is just one of those that I got specifically for the look of the leaves when it sun stresses. The name below so you can see it. That way if you like it and you want to get one, you'll know exactly what it is. I guess I'll start with what I got from Ashley's Aeroids. We'll just start with those that I got from her. This is a fungi. I believe that's how it's called, or how it's pronounced. So this one is also just got really cute leaves, and they're kind of thinner, but they have a little bit of splashing on them. And this one has been growing pretty fast. It started with just a 2-leaf cutting, and it's put out these 2 leaves since I got it. So yeah, this is probably one of my favorites that I got from her. Next up is another one I got from her, and I do not know what the name of this is offhand. I want to say it's Alani, something like that, but this one is one that I got specifically for the veining. I just really thought this bluish veining on these leaves was so pretty. And this one's kind of been a little slow growing. It has put out just the tiniest new growth since I got it. But the leaves were so much bigger than I expected. Look, they're like as big as my face. It was just one of those that I got, and I was just like, whoa, I was not expecting you to be so big. But I love it. It also has like tiny, I don't even know if the camera will pick it up because I'm filming this on my phone, but it also has like the tiniest little hairs on the leaves. Yeah, I don't think it's going to pick it up. Here is another one I got from Ashley's Aeroids, and this was actually a giveaway plant that I won during the live, and this is a Hoya Chelsea. And this one, it did have like a little bit of damage here at the bottom, which I'm not sure what that is caused by, but yeah, that was the one bad thing, but it was a free plant, so I can't complain too much. But this one also got a new leaf on it. This is the only new leaf it's got on it since I got it. And yeah, this one's really cute. I really love the crinkling of the leaves. Super cute. Here is my last Hoya I got from Ashley's Aeroids. And this one's probably going to be a little hard to show. But this one is a cross, and I will put the name below because I cannot think of it offhand. But this one I also won during an auction, and I just thought the leaf shape was very interesting. It's like kind of got a wave to it, yeah, this one has a very long, I forgot what those are even called offhand right now. I don't know why I can't think of it, but I had to trellis it up because it does have a long tendril. That's the word I was looking for. And yeah, it hasn't put out any new growth yet. So it's been doing nothing. I might have to move it to a cabinet and give it a little more humidity. I'm not sure if that's what it's wanting, but I do like the little pot it's in, little owl pot and this blue trellis. Super cute, but yeah, I might have to move it because it's just not doing the best. Okay, so next up we have a Hoya Finlaysoni, and I will put the name below because I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly, but here is another one that I got for the leaves. I just really think the veining on this one is super pretty. Just have it staked up at the moment with these little acrylic stakes, and these are sold on Amazon. They're mostly for orchids, but they do come with little clips. So that's what I have it on at the moment. And I also have it in my cute little mug. So I just am using that as a planner right now. I just think it's really cute. But yeah, this one is beautiful. Look at that. It has like this bluish hint to the veining, just like the one I showed you earlier. And I just really love that. I think that's so cute. So yeah, there's that one. Okay, so next we have a Hoya. I believe this is a crinkle splash, but this is one I got from Home Depot, and it was one of those proven winners one that had a different name on the tag. So I kind of just had to look it up by the image and try to figure out which one it is. So if you know the correct name, please let me know in the comments. But yeah, I've kind of come to the finding that I think it's Hoya Crinkle Splash, but again, I'm not 100% sure. This one has a little bit of a thicker, waxy leaf, and this one didn't really have too much splashing on it. It has just the teensiest bit. And this is its newest leaf, and it's been under the grow light. And it looks like, I'm not sure why that leaf got so big, but it's way bigger than the rest of the leaves. You can kind of compare. Oh, and this one also has a little bit of this on the leaves, which I'm not sure exactly if that is. Here it is on the back. So yeah, I did pest treat this one. I'm not sure if that damage is caused by a pest, but so far it doesn't seem like it has any pest on it since I did treat it. But I have been keeping an eye on it. It's kind of up away from all the other plants too. This one is just really cute. I love this one. Next, we have my first Hoya that I ever got, and that is the Hoya fitchii. And as much as I love the way this Hoya looks, it does not grow very well for me at all. But yeah, there is the Hoya fitchii. We have another one of my top Hoyas. Let me see if I can figure out how to hold this for you guys. And that is the fishtail Hoya, also known as the Hoya polynera. And this one is just beautiful. There's just something like really elegant about this Hoya, just the way the leaves are shaped. It's just, I don't really know how to describe it. It's just such a pretty Hoya. This one isn't too splashy, but it does have a little bit of splash on it. I highly recommend you add one of these to your collection because it is just a really beautiful Hoya. This Hoya I got because I love the sun's dressing on it. I thought that was really pretty. It turns like a purple color. So yeah, this one's really cute. And this was a Home Depot purchase, another proven winners. So I do not know the name of this one. If you could drop the name below in the comments and I will try to come up with what I think it is and I'll put that name below too. But if it is incorrect, just let me know. It's really cute. So there is that one. So we have a little rougher looking Hoya in my collection. I'm not sure what's going on with this Hoya, so I'm just going to show you guys. This one I got from the Green Escape, and it got lost in the mail for a few days, so it did get a little cold over that period. I think it was in there like over the weekend. So it did get a little cold, and I think this one ended up getting cold damage. You purchase plants from the Green Escape. You don't get to pick out your plant, so you don't know what you're going to get. But basically, they'll just send you a grower's choice starter plant, and that is what this one was. And I'm not sure if it's Croniana Eskimo. That might be what it is. I'll put the name below. I'll have to look it up and make sure that's what it was sold to me as. But as you can see, it just, I don't know, there's just such like, is this sun's dressing on here? I'm not sure. And then this is what I thought was really weird. It's like it has like this circular thing going on some of its leaves. I don't know if the camera will pick it up. But yeah, it's just, and it also doesn't grow very well either. If you can see this new growth, it's already died off. It just doesn't grow very well for me. Might be one that I just give up on, honestly. I don't know. But this is probably one of my least favorite Hoyas in my collection. So if you know what's going on with it and know why it has that circular pattern or why it seems to be growing funny, let me know. All right, so these last two Hoyas I'm going to show you are the more cutesy Hoyas. And this is my Hoya. Oh my goodness, I can't even think of the name. I'll put the name below. I know it starts with the E. I'm totally spacing out on the name of this one. But this one has the tiniest, cutest little leaves. I just love it. And the leaves are, I just love the shape of the leaves. And I also, if you can see, it has like the tiniest little hairs on the leaves. I just think it's so adorable. I'm not sure if you can see the little hairs on the leaves, but yeah, it's so tiny. They're like smaller than my fingernail. Such a cute Hoya, and this one's been putting out new growth for me like crazy. I moved it into pond. This is like one of my only Hoyas that I have in pond right now. I'm new to pond, so I just moved a few plants into it to kind of see how they do. So this was just one of them that I decided to move into the pond. Yeah, it's just such a cute Hoya. If you're into the small dainty leaf Hoyas, be sure to add this one to your collection because I love it. This right here is the main reason I got into Hoya. This is my first love. This is the first Hoya I just really fell in love with, and that is my Hoya Mathilde. And just look at how beautiful this is. This is a cross, I think, of Hoya serpens, and it's got the splashiness in the little round leaves. And this one's been growing kind of slow for me. It's not really a fast grower, but I still love it. It's probably one of my favorite Hoyas in my collection. And you can see the little ridges on the leaves too. Just they have a little bit of texture. It's really cute. I can't wait for this one to grow bigger so I can put it on a trellis. So yeah, there she is, Hoya Matilde Splash. So I'm going to show you another Hoya I got, because I got this one because I thought it was just a little bit different from the other Matilde I have. So I found this one in a local garden center, and it is another Hoya Matilde, but this one was kept in higher light. In the store, they had it in front of a window, and it was kind of just getting direct sun almost on it. And it's just really light. Kind of just see the difference of a Hoya that's kept in lower light versus a Hoya that is kept in higher light. So yeah, I just thought that was interesting. I prefer the darker color. Do you prefer the lighter or the darker? Let me know, because I think this one's beautiful, and I just saw it and I had to have it because I'm just, like I said, Hoya Matilde is just one of my favorite Hoyas, and I just really love the way it looks. And this one is hanging up in my window right now, and this is a Hoya lucanosa. I'm not sure how you say it, but I will put the name below. But yeah, this one I got by Plants by Melissa. This is one of the first plants I purchased from her. And it is beautiful. It's like a minty green color, and it's been growing super fast. This is another beautiful Hoya, and I highly recommend this one if you are interested in getting into Hoyas. Okay, so next we have my Hoya Bella, and my Hoya Bella has 2 peduncles on it right now. And this one, I don't know if you can see the peduncle. There's one, and there's one. The tiniest little leaves, if I can get it to hold still for me. It's kind of hard to show you, but it has the tiniest leaves with a white margin to outer variegation. So yeah, it's just a really beautiful Hoya. This one hasn't grown too fast for me, but it has grown a little bit. I've had it for quite some time, so I wouldn't say it's as fast growing as the Lucanosa, but still a beautiful Hoya that I would recommend. So next I will show you my Hoya Crimson Princess. And this was a box store find. And this one's really cute. It's got kind of like a pink stem. And then it's got different variation on the outside. It has like the darker green on the outside. And sometimes it turns a little pinky color when the new growth is coming in. But yeah, I love how each leaf is just unique with its variegation. It has put out this all green section. And yeah, I kind of like it. I don't want to cut it off. So I'm going to leave it for now. But this is kind of just a more common Hoya, and it's cute. So if you don't have one, I recommend it. Okay, so I probably prefer this next one over the Crimson Princess, and that is the Hoya Crimson Queen. And this one, in my opinion, is just way prettier. I like the variegation on its leaves with the white on the outside. And then I like how the new growth will come in. Sometimes you'll get an all pink leaf when it emerges. And I just think it looks really pretty. I'm hoping this one grows. This was just a small cutting I started with. And I know that Lowe's sometimes you can get a whole basket for like $20 if you're lucky enough to find one. So I've been looking, but unfortunately my Lowe's hasn't been coming in with much Hoyas. So this next one is an Australis Lisa. And this one I got from just a local nursery here in town. And this one's really pretty because when it has new leaves, they emerge this really pretty red color. This one's kind of fading, but that one was like a really pretty red. I'll try to remember to post a picture below of what the emerging leaves look like, because that's probably my favorite thing about this Hoya. It's not really one of my favorite right now. Oh, look, it does have one. Oh, perfect. It does have one. It was hiding from me. So yeah, that is what the emergent leaves look like. They're just this really pretty red. So yeah, it's not one of my top Hoyas, but it is cute. It's just a green Australis. And it's put out a new growth since I got it. This one I actually haven't had for too long. I think I got it at the beginning of February, and it's the middle of March. And I just really like the simplicity of this one. I just thought it was super cute. That is the Australis. So we have come to my last Hoya that is in my window, and that is my Hoya Rosita. And this one is really pretty because it has the darker margin around its leaves. And it also sun stresses too to like a purplish color. I'm trying to see if I have any. That might be a little bit of sun stress right there. But its sun stress is a really pretty purpley color. So that's probably what I like the most about this one. And this one was a box store find. I found this one at Home Depot, and it is by Proven Winners. And they have it under a different name because for whatever reason, Proven Winners. But this is a cute one, and I just love it just dangling. The way it looks hanging out of a pot. It's really pretty. And this is a Hoya ovovata. And this is another one of those Hoyas. When I got it in the mail, I was just in shock about how big the leaves are. Because yeah, when I first got into Hoyas, and especially when you buy plants online, you just can't really tell how big they are. So sometimes when you get these Hoyas, you're just like amazed by how much bigger they are in person. And for me, that was what this one was. Yeah, this is the one that has put out 4 new leaves since I got it. I'd say it's like moderate growing. It's not the fastest, but it's not the slowest. And this is its newest leaf right here. It's beautiful. All right, guys, so that wraps up today's video. Thanks for hanging out with me today and going over my Hoya collection with me. Let me know what some of your favorites are, and also let me know what Hoyas you would recommend that I add to my collection. Because like I said, I am new to Hoya, so I'm always up for learning new varieties and seeing what everybody else enjoys having in their collection. So just let me know, and I'll see you in the next video.